your mark, get set. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning, Kevin Durant. You should have left California.
This bronsexual upset me in having to bring this teenage idiot from Wisconsin into a sports conversation. Are you really surprised the Cowboys are giving up on Ezekiel Elliott?
Whoa. Hell no! Well, no one cares about baseball.
Bitch, are you for real?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, part of my voice is gone. It's Wednesday. Y'all know what's coming. But before we get to all of the shenanigans, good morning. Welcome to the wacky bronsexual Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. And yes, I am wearing my pancreatic cancer shirt that my beautiful wife got for me because I kicked it in the rear end, but I wouldn't have been able to do it without the folks at IU Med Center, without my daughter, Sonia, my daughter, Cheyenne, my son, Dakota, and of course, Dr. K, my beautiful wife, and all of you guys that prayed for me, that gave me good vibes, that gave me good wishes. And I'm taking all of that into every single day. And I appreciate you guys so very much for cheering me on. But this was a total team effort, And I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. On to business. Oh, here we go. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. Like I said, just thanks to you guys so much. And I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all encouraging me to keep going with this, keep going with Snowman Multimedia and everything that comes with it. Getting it all together, and it will come together. And as I promised, this will turn into $1 billion company within the next 5 years. 3 if I can help it. Let's go. This is the Whip Around presented by Fanatics. Dillon Brooks ejected from his first game, from the first preseason game with the Rockets after hitting an opponent in the... Dillon Brooks, will you ever learn? Laugh now, cry later. The Dallas Cowboys are so deep into their feelings about the 42-10 ass whooping that they took at the hands of my beloved San Francisco 49ers that it's fair to wonder if they are capable of recovering. During his podcast, The Edge with Micah Parsons, the star linebacker took exception to the blank Dallas t-shirt that 49ers tight end George Kittle, thank you George Kittle, and thank you Wise, wore under his jersey as he scorched Dallas for 3 touchdowns. He revealed his wardrobe accessory on a social media post on Monday. Parsons says, quote, I just feel like he's making it way more personal than it had to be. Kittle's my guy, but I'm going to say this, laugh now, cry later. We got something for that. If we see them again, just trust, close quote. Micah Parsons, shut up. Connor Bedard debut is highlights, winners and losers from NHL's opening night, and winners include my Chicago Blackhawks that beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-2 in the middle game of an opening night triple header. The Lightning defeated the Nashville Predators 5-3 in the opener, and the defending Stanley Cup champion Vegas Golden Knights, y'all have to excuse me. Good thing I got tea over here. The Vegas Golden Knights began defense of their first Stanley Cup championship with a 4-1 victory against the Seattle Kraken. Those two will play in a Western semifinal series, and then they'll see my Blackhawks in the Western Conference final. He got better as the game went on, did Connor Bedard, and picked up his first NHL point and assist. He didn't score, but he showed that his quick release shot will create issues for NHL goalies. More importantly, the Blackhawks rallied to beat the Penguins. They were 8-40-3 last year. We're giving up the first goal of the game, which they did last night against the Pittsburgh Penguins, but the Blackhawks came back and won. Positive start for my Chicago Blackhawks. And on this channel, I will be covering the Chicago Blackhawks and trying my hand at some hockey chops, some hockey play-by-play. Brendan Malone, longtime NBA coach and father of Nuggets Michael Malone, dies at the age of 81. Rest in peace and power, Brendan Malone. So familiar with that name, and I know Mike's gonna do this season in your honor, and I hope they do. Sanders says Travis Hunter, Colorado's two-way star, cleared to return with protection. Fabulous, because I'm doing Stanford and Colorado Friday night. Decided that's the game I'm going to do. There's a poll up on the YouTube page of which game I should do, which college football game I should do this weekend. That's the one that's leading. That's the one I will cover. Aaron Rodgers says he's not in a vax war with Travis Kelce. Don't you believe it? That's a whip around presented by Fanatics. Baseball, and more baseball. That's the talk of the town as the Rangers are headed to the ALCS. The Houston Astros are almost there. The Diamondbacks, yes, the Diamondbacks are in the National League Championship Series. What? All that and more when y'all get back. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson, back in a flash.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Welcome back to this Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Cole Johnson, my beloved partner, will be along in just a second. I had someone ask me during the break, what's the brew, Snowman? Well, I got two of them. One round of Invader Coffee in a short cup, and then a green tea special with Emergency. It's a three-part tea. So I'm doing the triple play and not the slam this morning. And if you want to sponsor the show, give a call to 919-247-3622 or drop an email to snowmanmultimedia@gmail.com. The Texas Rangers are in the American League Championship Series. Let me say that again. The Texas Rangers are in the American League Championship Series. They await the winner. No, they await the Houston Astros because I think the Astros are going to close up shop against the Twinkies. All right. Nathan Eovaldi spun an absolute gem, and the Rangers dominated the Baltimore Orioles, completing the 3-game sweep. I can't believe it. A 3-game sweep of the Baltimore Orioles, who won 100 games this year. 7-1 was the final score at Globe Life Field in Game 3 of the ALDS, and they were popping the champagne corks all over the place. Since failing to secure a division title in the final days of the regular season, the Rangers have now won 5 consecutive playoff games, following a 2-game sweep in the wild card of the Tampa Bay Rays and 3 in a row over the Baltimore Orioles. The Rangers are playing quite pissed off, and I love it. I love it. I say that the Rangers will meet the Houston Astros in what's going to be one hell of a 7-game American League Championship Series, but the Astros need to take care of business today. 7:07 is the pitch time, and the Astros are in Minnesota. The Astros lead that series 2-1. Now, no one has told Corbin Carroll that it was supposed to be this easy. 2 years ago, he underwent shoulder surgery, season-ending shoulder surgery. He didn't make his major league debut until last August, and now at all of 23 years old, the Arizona Diamondbacks, with a chance to end the Dodgers season. Please end the Dodgers season. Corbin Carroll, who will be the unanimous National League MVP, and I incorrectly said the Diamondbacks are in the National League Championship Series. That is incorrect. They have a chance to get there tonight with a 9:07 first pitch at Chase Field in Phoenix. He batted .285 with 25 homers, 54 stolen bases, scoring 116 runs. He became the first rookie in history to hit at least 25 homers and steal 50 bases in a single season. And I'm glad to see the return of the stolen base. I'm absolutely thrilled to see that. And you know what? I didn't do something which I know Ryan would have loved for me to do. And I'm going to do this right now. What? A black man talking baseball? I love it. I absolutely love it. While we are talking baseball, let's quickly go to the Fanatics feedback zone. Good morning. We are ready for another episode of Snowman in the Morning. And now the founder of the feast and the leader of the institution, Mr. Brian Snow. Victor, you do me much honor. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. He responded to my thing about Micah. I feel your frustration. San Francisco is definitely rubbing salt in the wounds, but prove your chops on the field, not behind the mic. Thank you very much. Good morning. Klay Thompson is playing power forward this year. Okay. He'll do it for the first 6 weeks while Draymond Green recovers. Sam is in the house with us saying good morning. The Astros are going to beat the Piranhas. I really believe this series is over tonight. Maybe the Rangers are the buzzsaw of this year's postseason. Maybe, Ryan, maybe. But as I've begun to say in April, and I will continue to say, to be the champs, you must unseat the champs. And the last time I checked, they were the Houston Astros. And also the last time I checked, the Astros whipped the Rangers' ass. 3 in Texas, outscoring them 39-10. But none of that matters because this is the postseason, and it's an entirely different animal. Just ask the Rangers of 2010 and 2011. Good morning, Mr. McCoffey. How did it feel to see hockey being played again? Let me answer for him. It was wonderful because I had a chance to see the Blackhawks last night, And Connor Bedard is going to be a star. All right. They just need to keep building that roster. That's a hockey rant that I'll do possibly tomorrow. Hey, you were talking about hockey before. Yeah. A black man talking about a hockey. A black man talking competently about hockey. And Ryan's right there. Wait. A black man talking hockey? Not only that, Ryan. Got me up. Tiger uppercut. Thank you, Cole Johnson, for that. Not only am I talking hockey, I'm talking baseball. Lots and lots of baseball. Cole, anytime you're ready, you can push the button. The Braves are tied 1 apiece with Philadelphia on a game-winning double play in Game 2 of that series in Atlanta. Now they got 2 in Philadelphia. And as Cole Johnson says best, and a lot of people agree, if you want to prove your worth, Atlanta Braves, you have to do it now because the month is October. And you got pummeled last year in the National League Division Series against these same Philadelphia Phillies. Salute to all the teams in the playoffs. But now is the time. Now is the time. All right? Now's the time, Atlanta. You were the best team in the National League all season long. But that is the regular season. Now it's the postseason. And last year, you got popped in the mouth. And this is on top of winning the World Series in 2021. Now you have to pop Philadelphia in the mouth. Period. You have to steal at least one of these two in Philadelphia to have a chance. You don't win these two in Philadelphia, your season's done. And it'll be an entirely big disappointment. It'll be an entire disappointment if you don't get at least one of these two. When I say one of these two, you got to get one. All right? Atlanta has to find a way to get this to a 5th game. But Philadelphia's lineup, I believe, is too powerful, and they're too focused right now. The Philadelphia Phillies are doing this year what they did last year. They caught fire at the right time. You can say the same about the Arizona Diamondbacks. Because while the Diamondbacks were getting swept out of Arizona by Houston, they backdoored their way into the playoffs, and now they have the Los Angeles Dodgers on the brink, and now they have Dave Roberts on the way of getting fired. Dave Roberts should go. He should have been fired after 2019. Now, I know he's got 2020 in his stable when he won the World Series in the COVID year. But I'll hilariously ask a question that a lot of people are asking. Does that really count? Of course it does, because it's recorded history. This comedic uppercut and hilarious hook is brought to you by Sucker Punch Energy Drink, full of flavor and full of sass. Sucker Punch Energy Drink, now available in Snowman Frost and Vicala Violet. Vicala Violet. I've been honored with my own sports drink. How about that? The immortal words of one Mel Allen. How about that? Let me ask you guys in the chat. Do you think the Astros will get it done tonight? I say they will. Game 2 was an anomaly. Even though the Twins jumped us early. They jumped on the Astros early and won that game 6-2. But then there's the last game where the Astros jumped the Twins early in Minnesota in front of a raucous crowd at Target Field. In front of a very raucous crowd at Target Field. Victor Locke says, yes, it's over for the Twins tonight. I think so too. I think it's finito in the sun for the Minnesota Twins. It's absolutely finito in the sun for the Minnesota Twins. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that, Matt. Let's take a look at that matchup tonight. Jose Urquidy will go for the Houston Astros, and he'll face Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan was 11-10 with a 4.51 ERA. He started 29 games through 161 2/3 innings, and he struck out 197. Meanwhile, for Jose Urquidy, he went 3-3. And remember, he spent most of the year on the shelf. 5.29 ERA, 16 games, 10 starts. He has a save. He threw 63 innings. He has 45 strikeouts. But now with Urquidy back on the hill, I think this is done for the Minnesota Twins. The only way the Twins survive is if they jump the Astros early and keep that Astros offense at bay. That's the only way they win. Meanwhile, in the National League, you have the Arizona Diamondbacks, who are 4-0 this postseason. And I say, please, please beat the Dodgers tonight. Arizona, please. Because I know a lot of Dodger fans, and most of them are friends of mine. And a message to my buddy, the sports judge, Jonathan Mathis, very, very dear friend. He's a big-time Dodger fan. He's a big-time Laker fan, and I just love teasing him. Dave Roberts should be told, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. We had a discussion some time back talking Dodgers, and he was so upset that they lost the game. And I said 4 words: no bridge to Jansen. Well, this year the Dodgers just don't have a bullpen, period. They just don't have a they just don't have a bullpen, let alone a closer. So if Arizona's offense is able to get going early, then game, set, match. Game, set, match. Meanwhile, let's go to Philadelphia while I'm looking ahead to all these series. Atlanta needs to steal game 3 to give themselves any kind of chance in this series. And I know I've talked about this already. Atlanta needs to steal game 3, because if they don't, it's over in 4 games. So if Houston wins tonight, they'll face the Texas Rangers, and the series will start in Houston, which is kind of danger zone, because the Astros were only one game above 500 at home. But as I said, this is the playoffs, and the playoffs are an entirely different animal. Entirely different animal. Let's take a break, and when we come back, 2 NFL notes. Field surface intel, grass versus turf, the owners and the problems. And I got a little something more from Micah Parsons. Back after this.
Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
Everything Boston. I love you morons. New Kids on the Block, New Edition,
Dear whatever the law firm is. Sincerely, the U.S. Supreme Court.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. Go f yourself again, Jason Whitlock.
Ready to hang with some fellas who know football? Let's ride. LC Muscles 28.
I think they're the most overrated defense in the league.
Steel Sermon.
We did not trail for a single second.
Tiny Tim.
McCarthy is a bonehead.
A Pizzle 90.
I'm going with my boys. Fins up, baby.
Get ready for the Four Horsemen of Pick'ems. Every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central on YouTube.
Everything Boston. I love you morons. You kids from the block. New Edition.
Dear whatever the law firm is. Sincerely, the U.S. Supreme Court.
Ben Affleck. Matt Damon. Go f yourself again, Jason Whitlock.
Ready to hang with some fellas who know football? Let's ride. LC Muscles 28.
I think they're the most overrated defense in the league.
Steel Sermon.
We did not trail for a single second.
Tiny Tim.
McCarthy is a bonehead.
A Pizzle 90.
I'm going with my boys. Fins up, baby.
Get ready for the Four Horsemen of Pick'ems. Every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central on YouTube. Poppy J.
You got the option to cry for the government. You got the option to protest. You got the option to keep buying. But this is also an option.
Wise El Jefe.
We're the first tech geeks. We're the first gamers. We're the first everything. Everything. Like Gen X's, we are the ones.
BS3 Network proudly presents the crew from the New York boroughs who never wants that smoke. Nah, they want that fire. Poppy J and Wise El Jefe. Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
Everything Boston. I love you morons. You kids from the block. New Edition.
Dear whatever the law firm is. Sincerely, the U.S. Supreme Court.
Ben Affleck. Matt Damon. Go f yourself again, Jason Whitlock.
Ready to hang with some fellas who know football? Let's ride. LC Muscles 28.
I think they're the most overrated defense in the league.
Steel Sermon.
We did not trail for a single second.
Tiny Tim.
McCarthy is a bonehead.
A Pizzle 90.
I'm going with my boys. Fins up, baby.
Get ready for the Four Horsemen of Pick'ems. every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central on YouTube. Poppy J.
You got the option to cry for the government. You got the option to protest. You got the option to keep buying, but this is also an option.
Wise El Jefe.
We're the first tech geeks. We're the first gamers. We're the first everything. Everything. Like Gen X's, we are the ones.
BS3 Network proudly presents the crew from the New York boroughs who never wants that smoke. Nah, they want that fire. Poppy J and Wise El Jefe. Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Field turf, artificial turf, or natural grass? That's one of our subjects du jour here in this next segment. Welcome back to Snowman in the Morning. We're presented by BetUS.com, where the game begins, and by Invader Coffee. 15 stadiums use natural grass, and 15 do not. My question is why? Why don't y'all just use natural grass and be done? If Aaron Rodgers' injury doesn't teach you anything, if what the 49ers went through 3 years ago doesn't teach you anything, you got to have natural grass. You got to have natural grass. And I believe that's how stadiums should be. Period. Doesn't matter if you have, well, let's go through some of these, shall we? Starting the AFC with Rich Stadium, a.k.a. Highmark Stadium. And they play on an artificial turf. They've always played on artificial turf. Miami's Joe Robbie Stadium plays on natural grass. Excuse me. And they also team with they also share games with the Miami Hurricanes. Gillette Stadium uses field turf, which is artificial. And I've walked on field turf. Seems soft till you play on it. MetLife Stadium, we already know the hell that they put athletes through. M&T Bank Stadium uses natural grass. Paycor Stadium uses synthetic turf. We're now in Cincinnati. Cleveland uses natural Kentucky bluegrass, and I hope they never change. Heinz Field in Pittsburgh uses natural Kentucky bluegrass. NRG Stadium switched to a turf in 2015, and they started with natural grass. Lucas Oil Stadium, that's a synthetic turf. I know, I walked the field. Everbank Stadium, a.k.a. Alltel Stadium in Jacksonville, they go with natural Bermuda grass. The Tennessee Titans just this year went with Matrix Helix turf, and they changed their stadium over from grass. And they use Tennessee. They use the field for Tennessee State football and the Music City Bowl. The Denver Broncos, natural Kentucky bluegrass. They hold concerts there, World Cup level soccer friendlies, professional lacrosse, and Colorado has faced Colorado State in its matchup. The Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium, they use natural grass, and they're not changing. The Las Vegas Raiders, they use natural Bermuda grass on a tray that is pulled in and out of the Dome Stadium with the translucent roof. Now, I kind of like the fact that they went with natural grass. Turf is used in Los Angeles for the Chargers, as well as AT&T Stadium in Dallas. They also hold concerts and high school football games that have a different artificial surface because of the hash marks. There are also stadium tours when fans can go on the field. You know about MetLife Stadium, talked about them before with the Jets. The Philadelphia Eagles use natural Bermuda grass. The stadium owner is the city of Philadelphia. They also have Temple football there. And, of course, the Redskins use game on grass sod, a style of natural Bermuda grass. grown in North Carolina. Soldier Field uses natural Tahoma 31 Bermuda grass. Ford Field uses field turf core. The Green Bay Packers use natural Kentucky bluegrass and SIS grass polythene fibers. It was changed in 2018. That explains why the stadium the turf doesn't get so worn. US Bank Stadium in Minnesota uses global artificial turf, extreme turf, and the stadium owner is the Minnesota Sports Facilities Authority. They hold the high school football playoffs there in the fall, college baseball in the winter and the spring, and conventions and concerts throughout. More than 200 events per year. Mercedes-Benz Stadium uses field turf's core field. The Panthers use field turf, and they switched from grass in mid-2021 because the stadium was set to host, I beg your pardon, the Charlotte FC of MLS, and owner David Tepper wanted to host more concerts publicly. No plans to change it back to grass has been announced. Let me stop there. Excuse me. You fool! Give me this camera. Yes, LeBron, it is you. It's always been you. It always will be you. Forever and ever. Amen. I'm going to kick you dead in your mouth.
Why? I saw that you needed a pause, and I gave you room.
And I'm glad you did. And I'm glad you did that.
Pause.
Remember
exactly.
Not mouth.
Mouth.
MOUF mouth. And my granddad was from Macomb, Mississippi. He was the first one to teach me that pronunciation.
Mm-hmm. And they do say it like that down there. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mouth.
Oh yeah. Mouth. Mississippi, Louisiana, parts of North Carolina, where I used to live, as you know, they don't say mouth. They say mouth.
Yeah.
And how are you, sir, this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Now, I'm going to see the floor to you. I have to step away for a few moments, and I'm going to lead you in.
All right.
Because this will be a team effort. We didn't get a chance to do it Monday in full after the butt whooping that Micah Parsons took in Santa Clara.
Oh, brother. Mm-hmm.
This morning, you sent me an absolute gem.
Mm-hmm.
An absolute gem. When he said,
quote,
laugh now, cry later. If we see them again, we got something for them. Trust.
Close quote.
I'll start it. Micah Parsons, so you have something for them, huh? Didn't you say that 2 years ago in Dallas? Didn't you say that last year when y'all went to Santa Clara after beating up an old, decrepit Tampa Bay Buccaneers team?
Why and old, decrepit?
Find the lie. Find the lie. And my wife used that on me before the 49ers game on Sunday. My wife said, you doing the Sunday night game? Yeah. How bad do you think it'll be? Well, I don't know. And she says, you know the Niners are going to kick their asses. I start laughing. And she looks at me, gives me a kiss, and says, as you often say, find the lie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wife wasn't lying.
Now she's saying, find the lie. That's hilarious.
She's saying to me, find the lie. Speaking of finding the lie, find the lie in the fact that they stomped a mud hole in Micah Parsons' ass and walked it dry. Because Parsons did not cause any kind of havoc Sunday night.
Well, I think now the blueprint is out on him in terms of not necessarily. All right, let me preface this.
Yes.
This is not going to be a Micah Parsons is a fraud, or Micah Parsons is a scam, or Micah Parsons is fraudulent, or Micah Parsons don't play good. No, it's not that at all. He is one of the best defenders in the league.
Period.
At worst, he's one of the best defenders in the league.
At worst.
What I mean by the blueprints out on him, they're doing to him like what teams had to eventually do with a guy like Ray Lewis, with a guy like Lawrence Taylor, with a guy
like Mike
Mike Singletary, which is you have to create plays to go right at them and send a wave of bodies to neutralize him.
And that's what the 49ers did on Sunday. I'm just looking at this. Laugh now, cry later. I didn't get a chance to do this in full on Monday because we were swamped, but I will do it here and I'll lead it off. Micah Parsons, I love you. You're a stud of a player. An absolute stud.
Mm-hmm.
But you need one of these.
I haven't issued one of these in a minute.
I will not say give me this Kramer because this is a team effort. Now, my preface goes as follows. Micah Parsons is one of the best damn defenders in the NFL today, period. He's an absolute stud. He is a home wrecker. He will get in your backfield in a heartbeat. Seen it. Done it. He was doing this in Alabama and has just gotten better with the Cowboys. Here's my issue with Micah Parsons. You open your mouth and you put your foot in it. Like Victor said earlier this morning, if you want so badly to prove yourself against the 49ers, you do it on the field. This is the only thing and issue I have with Micah Parsons. For him to say what it seems like there's the comment that Victor said earlier this morning. I feel your frustration, and Frisco is definitely rubbing salt in the wounds, but prove your chops on the field, not behind the mic, period. Like a certain player we'll talk about later on in the show. But Micah Parsons, just do your proving on. I made a mistake. I made a spit on the mic. Yes, I know. Thank you. No. I messed up. Where's the buzzer? Where's the buzzer? I said something that
is blasphemous. That is blasphemous. How dare you? How dare you say such a thing?
And I apologize to Parsons fans, myself included. Penn State linebacker U is where Micah Parsons is Micah Parsons' alma mater. I apologize for that. And I know Penn Staters are looking at me going, "Are you kidding me?" Thank you, Paul Allen. But he did the same. He wrecked shop all through the Big Ten at Penn State. And he's doing the same with the Cowboys. But as you said, partner, the blueprint is out. Run
at him. Run right at him, and be physical when you run at him. I mean,
don't try to go around. Don't try to go around him. Don't try to be cute.
No,
you run right at him, and you send, in the immortal words of the late great Jim Durham, you send a posse after him because that's the first player on that Dallas defense you have to identify. It's Michael Parsons.
And what I loved about the strategy that the 49ers employed on him was that they did not have one guy specifically targeted for him.
Right.
One player would be Juszczyk. That would give him physicality. Another player would be Kittle. Another player could be McCaffrey. Another player could be Ayuk. They sent different players to hit him at different times. And when they ran at him, he basically played the role of a pursuer in the wrong sense. And because a guy like Parsons, he needs to get the jump on how a play is going to go. Like if you know that say for a sweep, for example, so eventually they're gonna bounce it to the sideline and they're gonna eventually have to turn it. Well, Parsons' job is to beat that guy at the spot right at the turn. So he'll run through the spot. So what you have to have him do is you have to engage him in blocks and engage him in hits, and then have that guy run by him, and then he's chasing. Yeah. You want him to chase. You don't want him to hunt. And that is what the 49ers did. They had him chase.
And all members of the offensive line, of the starting offensive line of the 49ers, got a piece of him throughout the night.
Oh yeah, and each offensive lineman took a turn hitting him too. Yeah.
Each offensive lineman, Trent Williams, Colton McKivitz, Jake Brendel, the center, Spencer Burford, the right guard, all had a chance to chip him. It wasn't you don't do anything dirty, but you
No.
You send a message that we know who you are, we know you're a stud, but we're going to neutralize you. And that's what expertly the 49ers did. And all that credit goes not only to Kyle Shanahan, but the entire team for studying tape and getting ready, because when they played last year in Santa Clara in the playoffs, Micah Parsons was a beast.
He was a beast. He was a beast in that game. Yeah.
Micah Parsons raised all kinds of hell in that game. All right? He raised all kinds of hell in that game. And that you and I talked about it before the game. Mike Debate was with us. You have to identify Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
And the Niners
before the snap. You got to see what number 11 is. Yes.
And until the third quarter, the Niners did not. That's why we were held to field goals in the first half.
Yeah, he would get timely tackles to stop drives. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sunday night, however, that all changed.
He was rendered ineffective. And I will actually credit 49ers for studying tape on him, yes. Mm-hmm. I actually credit the Eagles, because I think last year we saw when they were in Philly last year.
Yeah.
That was what they did. When I looked at that first half, and I think that was a Monday night game. When I looked at the first half of that game, I was like, oh, so Philly's running at him just like you do big time elite defenders, especially of linebacker stature. You run at him and send physicality at him. Not that they can't take it, but you send it in its direction to disrupt him. That's how you do it. Yeah.
The only exception so far, the only exception to that rule would be Nick Bosa, because Nick Bosa is just too damn fast.
Well, Bosa's too fast, and he's too big to really just send that type of physicality at him.
Yeah.
Because he could shrug half of that off. Not saying that Micah Parsons is weak. No,
not at all.
But you give him different looks. You give him different types of people to ward off. Mm-hmm. And basically you're performing a human wall tactic on him. That's really the tactic.
Yeah,
it's human wall. Yeah. You want guaranteed. The 49ers, since they won Wednesday, I guarantee you, Kyle Shanahan pretty much said to the offensive line, make number 11 a chaser. Make him a chaser. Send bodies at him. Have him be behind whoever is running the ball. It could be Mason. It could be McCaffrey. It could be Debo. Doesn't matter who. But make number 11 a chaser. And before you do that, make him feel you. Mm-hmm. Because we want to bring the physicality to him. Make him feel you. And then make him a chaser.
You played offensive line, and that's what you were often told when you faced linebackers or defensive ends that were absolute studs. You have to make them chase you. You can't give them free reign, because if you give them free reign, Lawrence Taylor, hello, Bruce Smith, hello, Darryl Talley, hello, Mike Singletary, hello. I can go on and on and on.
Yeah, Darryl Talley underrated in that regard. Yes,
they're very much so. I can go on and on with not just linebackers, but defensive ends.
Defensive ends that are mobile too. Yeah.
Michael Walters, 11 years in San Francisco, out of Oregon, same thing. You want to make them chasers. You want to make them. You really want to make them make their head swivel. That's what one of the coaches used to say to me. You want to make their head swivel.
Make them think. And that's the one thing defenders don't really want to do when they're on the field. Make them think. Not to say that they're stupid or ignorant. No. It's more along the line. It's more along the lines of defenders are taught. You see the ball. You see the ball carrier. Get to him. And perform that with the fact that you have more effort in you than the offense does with them.
It's like basketball. You've coached it. I announced it. It's very simple. See the ball, see the man.
Right.
It's pretty simple. See the ball, see the man.
So when you have the defender engage with an offensive lineman or tight end or chipping running back or fullback or tight end, it's now you making him think with the block. Okay, all right, where should I shrug this block? How should I shake him? Where should I go? So when you have the defender get in his head, you've won half the battle because now he's not being natural. He has to think.
So you know what the moronic Republic of Cowboy Nation is going to come after us with. You already know this is coming. All right, when they see this conversation, I'm sure going to chop it up and send it all over the place. You know, you're just talking bad about Micah Parsons. No, what we're saying about Micah Parsons is shut up and do it on the field, man. Because now they're living in your head rent free.
I was about to say, and if you extrapolate this further out, you take this off the field because obviously Micah, the 49ers living in Micah's head on the field rent free. Now you take that off the field, he's living in his head off it. Because now he's going to be thinking, okay, we got to take care of the 49ers. Even with any other team that he plays, it's going to be that now.
And remember, you got to see Philadelphia twice. You have to you have to see Washington twice. And you got to see the New York Giants one more time. And you've already dominated the New York Giants, but I'd be worried about the Redskins and the Eagles because the Redskins and the Eagles are playing far better than the New York Giants.
They are.
It could be a 3-team race in the NFC East. It could definitely be a 3-team race in the NFC East. So, Micah Parsons, my only message to you, do it on the field. Don't do it behind the microphone. As Victor said earlier this morning, do it on the field. Please. It's halftime here as we prepare for hour 2. And good Lord, I have a couple of gems to begin Bronze Sexual Wednesday. Good Lord in heaven. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Hour 2 is on the way after this.
Where did the time go? I don't know how I got here.
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So tell me, here, you can do it if you try.
He was only 58 years old when he passed away. That outcome could have been different.
Colorado happens to be one of the worst states for radon levels.
It's in our ground, and it seeps up.
The more you breathe radon, the more chance you have of DNA being hit and the cell mutated. The EPA estimates 22,000 lung cancer deaths a year caused by radon.
We all make choices. When it comes to alcohol, kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, have a seat for a second. Remind me about that party again?
Alex is just...
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. They want guidance and honest answers to their questions. And it makes a difference when the message is consistent and part of everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Wrong button. All right, here we go. Hour 2 of Snowman in the Morning, brought to you by Invader Coffee. Taste the indulgence at Invader Coffee. Go to invadercoffee.com. Use the code Snowman for 15% off of your order. My man, Cool McCain, Fly Eagles Fly in the house. And since Mr. McCain is here, this is in your honor, sir.
Eagles fly, fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. E-A-T-L-E-S, Eagles!
Oh, wait. You fans didn't hear it? You Cowboy fans didn't hear it? Let me do it again.
Eagles fly, fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. E-A-T-L-E-S, Eagles!
That's for you, Mr. McCain. We'll see y'all not only in December, but we'll also see y'all in January, because ain't nobody touching the Eagles nor the 49ers. And to be the champs, you got to beat the champs, and we got to beat the Eagles to win the NFC. So much honor to you and the Philadelphia Eagles. He also says, NFL, you're welcome. Victor Locke says, Cool Breeze McCain is on the scene. That he is. Another fight song that became an alarm. I don't know what you're talking about, Victor. More trolling from the Snowman. I didn't troll. I did not troll. I don't know what you're talking about, Victor. Oh, damn it.
Eagles fly, fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. E-A-T-L-E-S, Eagles!
Okay. Nah, Victor's fine. I'm messing with him. I am horribly messing with him. Y'all know that. All right. Let's get down to business. It's hour 2, which means, yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you forever and ever. Amen. And
This moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KANG. Real LJPM. Now approve all this.
And there will be a return later. On your mark, get set, and go.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronxexual Confessions.
I'm about to play something that I never thought I'd hear.
To represent the NFC in the Super Bowl too. So, but with that said, I know we got a lot of Cowboy fans in America. I'm not one of them. I'm going with the Niners. LeBron James. Shout out to the Niners.
Let me play that again.
To represent the NFC in the Super Bowl too. So, but with that said, I know we got a lot of Cowboy fans in America. I'm not one of them.
When I heard that, I fainted. There was a loud, sickening thump. And my wife comes flying into my office and says, "Baby, are you okay?" "I'm fine. I just can't believe what I just heard." And she immediately looks at me and goes, "Oh no. What did you hear?" So I put the headphones on her head and I played this.
To represent the NFC in the Super Bowl too. So, but with that said, I know we got a lot of Cowboy fans in America. I'm not one of them. I'm going with the Niners.
She immediately handed the headset back to me and walked away. And this is before she asked me how bad do I think the Niners will beat the Cowboys. This is before she asked me how bad I thought the Niners would beat the Cowboys. She looked at me and she said, "LeBron is picking the 49ers." I couldn't believe it either. I couldn't believe it either. And then they went and laid waste to the Dallas Cowboys. 42-10. Now, y'all know these bronzexuals attacked the daylights out of me when they saw this, and they kept sending it to me and sending it to me and sending it to me. I said, "What in the name of a rock bottom?" through the announcer's table, and then I played it. And then I played it for Jody, and Jody looked at me and I her. And as I said, I fainted. And the response that came with it was as follows. Give me this button. Quote, "See, even the king knows football." Close quote. On this one, yes, because he made a correct prediction. On the other ones, I'll give you the Wonder Bread Tabernacle Choir.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Once again, they said even the king knows football. And my response again is this. On this one, yes, because the 49ers laid waste to the Dallas Cowgirls, or as Cool McCain says best, the Arlington football team. On any of his other predictions that don't involve the 49ers, I give you the Wonder Bread Tabernacle Choir. Will LeBron make another correct prediction involving my Niners? Got me up. This is probably one of the few times I'm not laying him to waste. Because, yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you. Forever and ever. Amen. Now get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned. In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronzexual Confessions.
I flat out have a cold today.
This moment of bronzexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronzexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YOKAY. Real LJPM, now approve all this.
A warning. I will cuss in the next one. Back after this.
Everything Boston. I love you, morons. New Kids on the Block, New Edition.
Dear whatever the law firm is. Sincerely, the U.S. Supreme Court.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. Go yourself again, Jason Whitlock.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Ready to hang with some fellas who know football? Let's ride. LC Muscles 28.
I think they're the most overrated defense in the league.
Steel Sermon.
We did not trail for a single second.
Tiny Tim.
McCarthy is a bonehead.
A Pizzle 90.
I'm going with my boys. Fins up, baby.
Get ready for the Four Horsemen of Peckham's. Every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central on YouTube.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Welcome back. Hour 2 of Snowman in the morning. Does this mean that LeBron and Snowman are... Wait. I did it wrong. Let me get the sound up here. Does this mean that LeBron and Snowman are friends? I will answer this question, Victor, the only way I know how. Wait a minute. You know what? Even better. I'll let Bishop answer this for me. Hey, Bishop, just because LeBron picked the 49ers, am I going to lighten up on him and become friends with him?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Hell no, I'm not. There. That should take care of that. And that will always take care of that. And now this message from Stupid University.
So I realized that I think, even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, Stupid University. Yeah, and all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating, high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid University, where everyone graduates. Magna cum stupid.
Oh, jeez. Round 2, fight.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronzexual Confessions.
I was minding my business, waiting to get started with the show today, waiting on the slate from Cole, getting my drinks, of which I have 4 things over here. Minding my business, just minding my business. And then, bam! Super Team Suns, Super Team Clippers. I'll hit that in a moment. Super Team Bucks, Warriors, Nuggets, and Celtics. All just to beat a 38-year-old LeBron James. And this is coming from Basketball Fanatic. Let me do that again. Please. I was minding my business. Cole was minding his own business.
I sure was.
Running a little behind because, he works in media, as do I. So we run behind a little bit. And I'll allow you to do it this time. I'll set it up for you. We were minding our own business. I'm here in the office. Like I said, getting my drinks, my green tea, my coffee, my water, two rounds of which, planning my work and working my plan. Thank you, Cole Johnson.
Oh, no problem.
Planning my work and working my plan.
I love hearing that. Yes, sir.
Hey, notebooks. Snowman's going back to writing stuff down. I nearly cussed. I'm sorry. Writing stuff down. All right. I got 4 notebooks in front of me, minding my business. And then this happened. First of all, the Suns don't have Kevin Johnson, Tom Chambers, or Eddie Johnson, or Dan Marley walking through that door, so you can eliminate them as a super team.
I'm thinking they're alluding to the Booker Durant tandem.
Give me this. Then they put the Clippers as a super team.
Yeah, that would be Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, and even Kawhi would say.
And there's the Bucks, who just traded for Damian Lillard, and they're still on the second best team in the Eastern Conference.
And they're not a super team.
No. Then there's the hatred of all hatred for bronzexuals, the Golden State Warriors. Dear bronzexuals, the Warriors are not a super team, never have been a super team.
The never have been part. Durant sort of made them one. But when Durant got off the team, and before Durant was on the team, they weren't. They just was a team that drafted well and had the right free agents.
And the same could be said for the last two teams on the list, the Denver Nuggets and the Boston Celtics.
And that's definitely true for those two teams.
The Denver Nuggets are the world champions. Put some respect on their name. The Boston Celtics are a damn good contender in the East. Put some respect on their name. And LeBron James's old ass ain't going to beat any of these teams.
But the funny thing about that, though, is they're whining about these, yet this chump has put forth 1 no, 2 no. Well, he definitely has put 2. He tried to put forth 3, and when I mean 3, I mean the Lakers stint. 3 different times he tried to put super teams together. 2 times it's worked. 1 time it fizzled out, except for Anthony Davis, and even that is not a full A+ effort, because the dude.
Oh, you mean
the dude is more fragile than Samuel L. Jackson in Unbreakable. And I love Anthony Davis, so it pains me to say that about him.
It pains me to say it. I saw him play in high school in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It pains me to say it.
Mm-hmm.
But he played only 1 year at Kentucky. He didn't allow himself to grow into his body. He definitely didn't allow himself to grow into his basketball acumen. He did that when he got to the NBA. And oh, by the way, Anthony Davis is yet to play a full season.
And he was I think he was he point guard size like a senior in high school?
Yep.
That's what I thought. So he literally grew into his body fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had a spurt among
growth spurt. Yeah, he had a huge growth spurt. Wow. Mm.
He was a point guard his sophomore year. His junior year, he was 6'9", and by his senior year, he was 6'11".
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Victor. Yeah, the Booker. Yeah, the Booker Durant team is considered a super team. And DeAndre Ayton was supposed to be the trifecta. DeAndre Ayton. Who now's a Blazer. DeAndre Ayton. Yes.
You just answered my question.
Mm-hmm. Yes, super team Suns really. Yes, right, brother. I'm with you on that.
And I plan to be out in the Rose City.
Mm-hmm. Super team Bucks.
Where?
Here's what they were thinking. Now, they probably would say, well, you got Giannis, and now they traded for Lillard. But before then, they probably wanted to elevate Middleton as that guy, along with Drew Holiday. And I'm thinking to myself, Middleton is a cool player, but he's not an elite guy. And Drew Holiday is probably the
best.
He's the best defender and definitely best perimeter defender. But he's like he's like the best role player you have.
Mm-hmm.
That if you need him to score, he can. It's sort of like I put him and the Marcus Smart in the same category. Not same type of player, but same type of importance on the team. He can show up necessarily. He can show up at times, but he's not considered an elite guy because he needs elite players to help out what he does better.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't consider Holiday an elite player, and I really don't consider Middleton one either. Although I like Middleton's game, but now they'll say, well, they got Lillard along with Giannis. Even that does not make a super team.
There's one game that elevated Chris Middleton, and it was game 1 of the 2018 first round when he hit a miraculous shot in Boston to tie the game at 99.
Yeah, Chris Middleton's game is nice. I ain't saying it's not. His game is nice, but elite level, lead status, no, and it's never been.
Let me answer this for you the right way. Elite level status, Chris Middleton's game.
No.
And for Victor, Super Team Clippers.
Stay off the weed.
All right, now this is get ready to laugh, Vic. And I hope you're not in the office, but if you are, find some room where you can roll on the floor and laugh.
Oh boy.
So the super team is supposed to be.
I better do the same thing. I'm prepared.
Yes.
Let it rip.
Yes. So the super team is supposed to be Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook.
No.
Oh, and by the way, they're clamoring to get James Harden on the team too.
No. What?
So they won't be a super team, but if they get Harden on that team, they'll be super frauds. And yes, I am yes. When I say Samuel L. Jackson unbreakable, yes, it's like the phrase that you heard from Kanye West Through the Wire, unbreakable. What you thought they called me, Mr. Glass? Yes. Anthony Davis is Mr. Glass in the NBA. Correct. Victor says,
And here I thought Mr. Glass had the last name Cartwright, aka Bill Cartwright.
Well, Cartwright is Teflon compared to Anthony Davis. And yes, I'm aware that Cartwright had injury issues. I'm fully aware of that.
He had less injury issues in Chicago than he did in
New York. He says,
training team.
I love that Vic says, I take it that the D in AD does not stand for durable. No, it does not.
No, it does not. No.
Oh, you was thinking more Red Fox? Well, I could think that for you. I could totally think that for you. And
Bitch, please.
Oh, no problem. Oh, he says he's at home and he's really channeling Red Fox. Well, then I'll do it again.
Bitch, please.
One more.
100% agree with you. I 100% agree with you, sir. I would be, if my tongue went this way, I'd be saying,
Bitch, please.
After that assessment too. Oh, and he goes on to say, so the missing piece to make the Clippers a super team is Sharman Harden. And now a selection from the Wonder Bread Choir entitled
You Trippin'.
Otherwise known as
You tripping.
When I saw that clip of yours with that sound, I'm sorry. I had to have it. I had to clean it up a little bit because there was a lot of hum in it when I taped it the first time, but
you tripping.
I had to have it.
You had to have you tripping. Okay.
I had to have that one. Like you put that intro together for me with the radio tuning and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for the homage to the old school. I appreciate that.
I'm glad you caught that. Thank you.
Because I've worn out my share of radios trying to find Bulls games back in the day. My cap detection tool has exploded again. Don't you mean your crap detection tool when it comes to LeBron James?
Oh, LeBron James. I'm sorry. I know you did this in the last segment, but I have to say this. So LeBron James is no longer a Cowboys fan. He's now a 49ers fan.
It's not the cap.
I saw that. I'm glad I wasn't drinking, but I laughed my butt off. I was like, Snowman's going to love this.
Y'all saw my reaction to that. And I think it was Victor who said, Are you going to become friends now with LeBron? And my appropriate answer is
hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
And just so you know, it wasn't just something I found. I had to send the video to him to let him know this is what was happening. This was said.
I told you, my wife heard that, handed me my headphones and walked off. And this is after I went splat on the floor after I heard it.
Vic says laughter. I went thinking, Sherman Harden, the biggest crybaby not named LeBron or Joel Embiid. Is the Clippers' crown jewel? Pardon me as I howl.
And laughter. Sherman Harden.
Yes.
Sherman Harden, the solution for the Clippers.
You heard me correctly. Yes. He Harden has been dogmatically wanting to go back home. He knows the Lakers won't take his crap because, well, his goal is and his goal is to be the number one scorer on the team because he still feels as late in his career as he is, even though as skilled as he may think he may be, he still believes that he can lead a team to a championship with him being the number one scorer. He still believes that to this moment. And I'm like, you are in the best setup right now.
Would you repeat that last statement, please?
Oh,
what?
Oh, James Harden. He wholeheartedly believes within his soul, within his bones, within his gut, that he can take and lead a team to a Larry O'Brien trophy, being the number one scorer on that team.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh, stop lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me.
We already know that excludes the Lakers because LeBron ain't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I'm setting it up. All right. So Rob Pelinka and Ginny Buss came to LeBron, and Ginny probably said it. LeBron. So we're thinking about bringing in James Harden from LA. I mean from Philly. Who do you want to? So you're saying you don't want Harden on the team? You don't want to trade anybody? No, but think about it though. I mean, he has the potential to give you 30 points a game. No, but seriously, think about it. You have a good chance of. This is the only time I will probably positively say that's the right answer for a free agent move, an off-season move, a GM move from LeBron James as a player. Because he said those 5 words to Pelinka and Ginny Buss. I'm sure he did.
Now I'm crying from laughter. I hate you for that, but I love you at the same time. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Find the lie, please.
No lie to be found.
Okay, good. That's what I'm about to say.
No lie. Why do you think I'm laughing so hard? I'm crying over here. No lie to be found.
That's what I thought.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of the Bronzexual Confessions.
Only Cole would put that combination together. Now, again, no lie to be found. Absolutely none. Absolutely no lie to be found. As you, the first time you ever said that to me, you said it in this form, quote, "That lie can't be found."
Yeah, that lie can't be found.
Not found, found.
Found. That lie can't be found.
That lie can't be found.
Oh my.
Charmin Harden. And we got one more of these.
Oh yes.
Folks, we got one more of these. And believe me, this is going on the daily podcast today. I guarantee it. Back after this.
Everything Boston. I love you morons. New Kids on the Block, New Edition.
Dear whatever the law firm is. Sincerely, the U.S. Supreme Court.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. Go yourself again, Jason Whitlock.
Ready to hang with some fellas who know football? Let's ride. LC Muscles 28.
I think they're the most overrated defense in the league.
Steel Sermon.
We did not trail for a single second.
Tiny Tim.
McCarthy is a bonehead.
A Pizzle 90.
I'm going with my boys. Fins up, baby.
Get ready for the Four Horsemen of Pick'ems. Every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central on YouTube. Poppy J.
You got the option to cry for the government. You got the option to protest. You got the option to keep buying. But this is also an option.
Wise El Jefe.
We're the first tech geeks. We're the first gamers. We're the first everything. Everything. Like Gen X's, we are the ones.
BS3 Network proudly presents the crew from the New York boroughs who never wants that smoke. Nah, they want that fire. Poppy J and Wise El Jefe. Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Okay. Before we go on, my beautiful wife sent me something so hilarious. And I know Victor's going to get a kick out of this. She sent me a picture of a car whose window was smashed. And it reads as follows, quote, "I had 2 Chicago Bears tickets on the front seat, and someone smashed my window and left 4 more.
Oh, Lord, no.
This is Jody finding this.
That's sad. That's sad.
My beautiful wife found that while we were in the process of going off about Charmin Harden. And you wonder why I had a big smile on my face? Besides what we were doing to tear up Charmin Harden? There's your answer.
Oh, Lord.
This is Jody finding this. 41 after the hour, 19 before we close up shop. And always remember, can't use that one. But I can use this one. You know what happens every second hour on Wednesday. Yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you. Forever and ever. Amen. I did.
Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson is brought to you by Penis water for the ebbs and flows of life. Trust Penis 15 water.
Figured oldie but goodie would be good to bring back.
You know we have to keep that one now, right?
Yes.
You know we have to keep that one now, right?
Mhm.
Hey, Victor, look what we found.
Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson is brought to you by Penis Water for the ebbs and flows of life. Trust Penis 15 water.
The incomparable Chris Bays voiced it. And
LJPN is sponsored by HoFax. Before she hoe, and you gotta know, tell her to show me the HoFax.
oh no. Oh dear God. You mean to tell me we had to wait since May?
LJPN is sponsored by HoFax. Before she hoe, and you gotta know, tell her to show me the HoFax.
Oh dear.
Moan him!
Oh yeah, moot you.
Yeah. I back, baby. I back. Yeah. Ray, son of return. Yeah. Ray. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I heard that. Play the commercial. Play that done commercial. Yeah, play it again.
This
yeah,
moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KANG. Ray LJPN. Now approve all this.
Yeah, I hurry. Someone had the audacity, the girl, Tia and Tamara. Yeah, they had the Tia and Tamara
It's
to
temerity, you mental midget.
they had the Tia and Tamara to just simpler. I don't know what you call it, but just insult man, and giving me this treatment that I was missing, that I was gone. I wasn't gone. No, I wasn't gone. I would look at my wound because when my king,
because your king got his ass kicked by the real MVP and Nikola Jokic.
When my king got eliminated from the playoff.
You got his ass kicked.
It broke my heart. It broke my heart. And I attended that funeral. It was painful.
The only one you attended.
It was painful. It was painful. I hated that funeral.
I wonder why.
I hated that funeral. But anyway, all I know though, yeah, I am the man. Because we saw in FIBA, them fool didn't know how to play no basketball. And now, my king, it gonna say America again.
Oh, shut up.
Moan him!
There.
My king gonna say America again. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be glory. Oh, you can mute him all you want. It's gonna be glory. Oh, yay. Oh, yeah. And I get to say again, my king rule the world. My king will rule the world.
Give me this button.
Bitch, please.
Who that old Foga? Look, Somebody look. Somebody unzip their pants and put that pacifier and Grandpa my zipper stuck. Anyway, as I was saying, my king rule the world.
Give me this button.
Shut up, bitch.
Wow, it's wonderful to know that the Raw, he actually looked like a human being 20 years ago. Now he looks like a Mount Tucson museum exhibit. But I digress. Now, all I had to say.
Well, you said a word once. It's digress.
Yeah, I digress. Now, I say. Now, there's one particular individual that had the nerve to talk ill about my demise, put forth a one-handed number. Now I'm talking about Ryan McCarthy, who J-Trash. That right, he J-Trash.
He ain't the only one.
The nerve of him to put forward one-handed number. I wasn't miss it. I'm not no AO. I am the man.
No, you're not.
I ain't the man. Oh yeah, I ain't the man, and oh yeah, I ain't forgot. Vicola, you infinity trash, steal, infinity trash. Oh, and I ain't forgot about you, Snowman, Brown lover. Woo, you talk more LeBron than LeBron and you talk more LeBron than Savannah Jane. The Hall of Fame trash.
You ain't heard nothing yet.
Oh, Lord.
You ain't heard nothing yet.
I ain't telling you, bro. You talk more Trey about him than Savannah Jane. You talk more Trey about him than Sharon Reed. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to say that.
Yes, you did. Finish it. Finish him.
No, can't say that. I might be canceled out here.
Scared?
What's
the matter?
Scared. Who cooked chicken? Who cooked chicken?
What's the matter?
Wait, who cooked the chicken? Who cooked?
What's the matter?
Who cooked chicken? I need their chicken. Oh yay!
What's the matter?
Yay!
The truth.
Oh, I'm so glad you say true.
Mold him.
Now it's time to get to the trash lineup. I know you've been looking forward to it. It's been a long time. Here we go. Lovey per trash. Been tracing 956. Still trade now. Will always be trash. Bill Russell trash. Hello, Billy. I hold the grave good to you. I know Boston wasn't. Oh, Shaquille no called it trash. Get Big Mama off the TV set. We only see him. Hockey on labor up trash. Yeah, you take your $50 a player by Trey. T took a trash. T took a trash. Wheelchair become a trash. You did not bang no 20,000 whore. Dr. John trash. The only thing good about you is that fro. Anything else about you, not so much. Toby Jetticon trash. Look at that. You cloned yourself after the next nutty fool, Michael Jordan, because he trash. Number 2 all time, trash. Accept it. Kyrita Herbert, trash. The Earth is round, sucker. Stephanie Corey trash. How did that blow up and taste back in May, sucker? Kevin Nappy Hay trash. Get a comb and get a haircut, sucker. Nickelback Yoda kick trash. You got a championship. Get some speed, son. Speed. Y'all need to touch a corporal trash. You got somebody that I'm about to say later. Good for you. Good for you, son. Luca Donkey trash. And you sharing that ball with Kyrie Irving. Donna Michelob trash. How is he playing in North Ohio and not playing with the bigots in Utah? Oh, I'm sorry. Dame sent trash. Now he in Milwaukee. Bye-bye, Riz City. Oh, man. This is great. I love that. Oh. Fickle. So palm that crayon, Mr. Ray. Palm that crayon. Oh, my goodness. I heard you so famous now. You got a green of your own. Oh, yay. And for all y'all wanting my demise, praying for my demise, needing my demise to happen, you already know the same. Now, the moral of this lesson, suckers, the moral of this lesson, we all know that Snowman, Brown love his hater Hall of Fame trash. We now know that Fickle is Infinity Trade. And now we know Modem. And now we know that Ryan McCoffey, Jet Fish. All day, all night. Yeah, and Teddy Pentegore. All day, all night long.
I double dare you to do that trash list again. I double dare you. I double dog dare you. I triple
Larry Bird trash. You know he trash. 1956 trash. That's right.
Right. Hey.
Bill Russell trash.
Stop. You didn't do it right. You didn't do this.
Trays.
Larry Bird trash. All right, trash in 956. State Bird in Indiana of Larry Bird. Yeah, he trash. Bill Russell trash. Trash in the grave. Yay. Shaquille O'Neal got a trash. All right, big mama. No more screen time, even inside the NBA. Hawk your living room trash. Don't be stealing money from the player. I heard Agent Zero. T took a trash. Burn player. Most burn player in the world. Will Chamber Commerce trash. 20,000 holy bang. Please. Jutta Jar trash. That fro awesome, everything else not. Toby Jodicorn trash. How can you root for a guy that cloned his style after somebody else? Micah Jordan trash. And that's truth. Micah, you're Jordan. Trash. Kyrie the Herbal Tea trash. The earth is rind, son. The earth is rind. Rind, not flight, rind. Stephanie Corey trash. Now you took that butt whooping in May. I know you enjoyed it. I hope that motivated you, son. Kevin Nappy Hay trash. Comb them naps, son. Comb them naps hard. Nickelback Yoda Kick trash. Champion.
Also a champion, which you
who needs to learn how to run. Slow mother. Yanni Antetokounmpo trash. Also champion. But he ain't been champion in a minute. And I'm going to talk about Timmy later. Luka Donkey trash. You got to share the ball, son, with Mr. Flat Earther. I hope you enjoy it. Donna Michelot trash. No bigots in Northeast Ohio. All right. Dame cent trash. Not dime, not nickel, not the penny. Cent. Not dollar neither. Again, remember. Snowman, Brown lovers, hater Hall of Fame trade. Yes, sir. Remember that Vickers is Infinity Trash. And now you gotta remember Rand McCoffey, Jet Trash. Until next time, see ya, sucker. Jet Trash. Oh man, these bathroom breaks are great, man. I don't know what to say.
You are an absolute soul. I love
Moi?
you. Really. Yeah, you.
Why?
You know what? You sent Ray Ray off with a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And that picture still is in my head. I was sitting outside at Starbucks getting ready to wrap things up, and then you hit me with that picture and that sound. I can't say everything else that we had in that post-game conversation, but believe me, we were laughing for a good 40 minutes. Oh, gracious.
We figured since the NBA is going to be here in 2 weeks, might as well dust him off.
Might as well. And he's going to be here all the way through the season, folks.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Dear Lord. I love the you got a nerve to say I'm gone. You know how you said earlier in the show that if my tongue wagged that way?
Mm-hmm.
My tongue nearly did. And I'm working very hard. Jody would tell you. I'm working very hard to clean up my tongue. Believe me.
Mm-hmm.
But you run into people and situations that just fry you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll leave it there. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you,
they are simply not big enough.
Dream big, do bigger. Within 3 years, this will turn into $1 billion business. Trust. We're out of here. God bless y'all. See you tomorrow.
Negro, you walk through this office building every day. You know what the fire alarm look like. I don't want to hear that.
Oh my
is wrong with, like you got. I wish you had that button right now.
Got me up
with this bull. You got a mother thinking from New York can't read. Don't know red means fire alarm. Like you seen it says don't pull or pull in case of emergency. There was no emergency. Like oh my god.
Keep
cooking.
Let me calm down.
Because this dude is really a yo.
Keep cooking.
I'm wondering why you even brought this up, man. Like this is not news. This is not news. This is some stupid trying to make a power play, and he came out looking like a dumb. This is all that is. Let me try to delay this. I'm late. Negro, put up. You need to speed up your watch or something, or put your alarm set so you can leave 20 minutes earlier. I don't know, but pull a fire alarm. Yo, you were just giving New Yorkers a bad name with this dumb, stupid. Like really.